Hi everyone. So I just wanted to make a quick video because I've been feeling lost lately, like lost in life, and I feel like it's because I haven't been talking to God like I used to. Um and I know that sounds retarded, but I used to be this close with God, and now I feel like I've not been as close. And I know that's so weird, but I used to just talk to God all the time. And now I feel like I'm lost without something like a greater thing than me, because I feel like if I'm the only, source of, faith or whatever, and I need to be the one to do it, it just puts so much pressure on me. And I feel like I'm not a religious person, but I do believe in God, and I don't like, I don't care what religion you are, but I do believe, that there's a greater thing than just a human. So I just wanted to make this video because I have been feeling lost. I have no clue what I'm doing. And I was just sitting here and I was thinking and I was realizing when you start a job and you go to work, I'm sure those people that you work with feel just as lost in life as you. And that makes me feel really good because, well, there's so many, people in the world. There's so many. And, we all have to work, you know. And some of us just don't know what we're working towards or what we want to do with our lives. And I feel like I'm kind of one of those people. And I feel like it's okay, because you're not in it alone. If you go to work, everyone you work with feels the same way. They don't want to go to work. They want to do something else, but they don't know what. What do they want to do? I don't know. But I just want to make this video because I'm just grateful for feeling lost. I'm grateful because I know that I'm not alone. And I feel if I did know what I wanted to do or whatever, I feel like, life would have taken a different turn. And I feel like, there's only one life that you have to live, and, it's good. It's good to just live the way you're living now. And you just shouldn't worry about it. But all I have to tell you guys is that when you stop putting all of the pressure on yourself and you just start talking to God and you start listening to God. So when you talk to God, you have to have a conversation. And what I usually do is I'll have a thought, and then I'll have a conversation with my thought within my thoughts, and then it'll tell me to do something. And then most of the time, I used to listen to my thoughts, but now I feel like I haven't been listening as much. And I feel like that has been very detrimental to me, because I know that if I don't listen to myself, then I'm not listening to God, because God is within you and God is like your thoughts. And I feel like God is just telling me something. It's telling me something, and I feel like you should listen, And I feel like, every thought means something. But I feel like if you have faith in your thoughts, you'll end up having synchronicities. Because I used to have synchronicities, after, I would have faith in my thoughts and I started following, my thoughts, I started having, more synchronicities. And I know that's really weird, but there's that. But like, literally, like, I feel like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I feel lost. But I know I'm not the only one. And that makes me feel better. And I feel like I just need to start having conversations with God again. Because, like I said, I'm not really religious necessarily. I don't have like a set religion, but I do talk to God. Like, I used to talk to God every day. Like, not just like talking, but like, just like listening. Listening to oneself within is like talking to God or whatever. And like, I just really feel like, when you listen to oneself within, it really helps, and then you end up seeing synchronicities and you're like, what the fuck? And you're like, whoa, that's so weird. And then you keep following your thoughts because you keep seeing synchronicities, and then something magical happens, and then you're like, oh my god. I remember when I first started having synchronicities, I was like, I think I was like 18. It was really weird. But, yeah, I started having synchronicities, and then I was like, okay, well, that's really weird. Synchronicities, oh shit, everywhere. But, they kind of freaked me out. Like, the synchronicities, they freaked me out. I was like, whoa. No fucking way. And a part of me hasn't been talking to God because I'm afraid that I'll see some freaky things again. Like some freaky synchronicities, because I had a lot. I had them every second of the day at one point, and I just was like, okay, I think I need to stop. But like, I don't know. Like, now that I stopped, I just feel lost. Like, I just feel like I'm lost. And I know I'm not the only one. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that. Because if I was the only one that didn't know what they were doing in life, I would feel very upset. But yeah, I know I'm not the only one that feels lost. But I also think that listening to yourself is the most important thing, because God is within you, and when you listen to the thoughts that come in your head, it makes up, it's like a narration to the story, and then you just kind of gotta listen to like the narrator. I don't know, maybe it's like narrating. God's like narrating in your head because he's the storyteller. He's the storyteller, so he's narrating. And if you don't listen to the narrator, maybe he changes the story. That would be weird, but that kind of makes sense. If God's making the story and you're not listening to the storyteller, then he's gonna change the story or something. Or maybe you have to believe in the storyteller, because God is a storyteller. God is a storyteller, and you just kind of have to believe, because, there's always a story within. Like, there's always a story within yourself, like in your thoughts. There's always a story going on. And I feel like God is the storyteller, the narrator inside of you. And I feel like if you don't trust in the narrator, then the narrator feels he has writer's block. The narrator has writer's block if you don't believe in him, because if you don't believe in the narrator, he gets sad, and he doesn't want to give you Like, he just gets sad because he goes, why don't you believe in me? Because I'm telling you this as the narrator, and you don't believe in me but I'm the storyteller. And if I'm the storyteller, then you should believe in me. You know? Because God is the storyteller. God is the storyteller within you. And honestly, like, a part of me feels like life never truly ends. Because I feel like life in itself is a collection, like a museum of consciousness. And I feel like, God always remembers. So, like, you'll never be forgotten. And everyone is so important. And we all play, like, such an important role in the story. So, I feel like you shouldn't worry because, if you worry, then, I don't know. I mean, just don't worry. I mean, it's not a big deal. Like, but I'm telling you guys, like, God's the storyteller. And he's the thoughts in your head. And the storyteller wants you to trust in it. Because it's telling a story. And it wants you to believe in the story. Because he's the storyteller. Sorta. Like, he's the storyteller. So you should believe, Because God's telling you a story inside your head. And you should believe in it. And especially if it's a good story. Like, you do have some control over thoughts, not 100%. But it's okay. Because it's a part of the story. And what you think about someone... Sorry, my finger hurts. I'm gonna put this up here. So, like, what you think about someone, it really, I feel like we're having, like, a personal conversation. Like, I feel like I'm having, like, a spiritual, deep conversation. But I am. So, you're literally, like, my friend if you're watching this. Because, people who are like me will watch my videos. It makes perfect sense. But yeah, God's the storyteller. And, you gotta believe. Don't look over there. You gotta believe in the storyteller. You gotta believe in the storyteller. You better quit. You gotta believe in the storyteller. Or else the story... Sorry, I'm looking back there now. Why did I do that? Because it's just a hallway. A black hallway. Mom, I'm scared. I'm just kidding. I'm not really scared. This is my house. There's nothing there to be scared of. And then you see a face. No, I'm just kidding. That would be scary. What if I rewatched this video and I saw someone walking in the hallway? No, that would be weird. I don't believe in that. No. So, what I'm talking about is this story. So, when you believe in God... Sorry, I'm like whispering. When you believe in God and you believe in, the story God is telling, God gives you blessings. Because I noticed that. I noticed that God gives you blessings. God gives you blessings when you listen to what it's telling you. And I wanna pick this up because I want to talk to you guys like this. So what I'm trying to say is, we're not looking over there. What I'm trying to say, I'm so sorry. What I'm trying to say is that I just don't want my pinky to hurt, you know? I don't want my pinky to hurt. I feel it hurting. Okay, I guess we can't do that. Here we go. Okay, so, oh god damn it. So, I'm trying to hide the hallway just in case somebody's scared because I don't know. But, so here's the thing. When God, you know, gives you, like, he tells you a story in your head, and you just kind of have to, like, I don't know, you just kind of have to, like, deal with it. Like, not deal with it, but, like, I don't know, it's so weird. It's like, it's so weird. So, God has this, I don't know, I'm trying to, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to explain. I'm just trying to explain the same thing over and over. It's like brainwashing. I'm brainwashing you because God is the storyteller. And trust me, literally. Sorry. So, literally, God, there's always a story in your head. If you think about it, like, there's always a story in your head, and you just kind of have to, like, trust it. You have to trust the story. Because if you don't trust the story, then it's like your wishes won't come true, you know? And I feel like it's very, you know, important to have good conversations, you know, with yourself up here, and to listen to yourself. Because I feel like listening to yourself really makes everything feel better. And like, I feel like when you listen to yourself, that like God is like listening to, I don't know. But yeah, I hope the storyteller one makes sense because it makes a lot of sense to me. Because there's been instances where I had like where I believed everything I was thinking, and I started like manifesting, but I didn't know what manifesting was at that time, so I was just like, okay, well, whatever. I was like, okay, well, whatever. All this weird stuff is happening. Like, I was getting synchronicities, stuff like that. Like, I didn't even know what synchronicities were, but I just called them weird coincidences. So, I was getting these weird coincidences when I started, like, listening to my thoughts in my head. And it was just really weird. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna tell you guys this. One time, I went out in town, and I wanted to see somebody, but I haven't seen them in a long time. And it was raining, but I still went, because I went to ride my bike. And my thoughts told me that today was meant to happen. Like, today is the day. Like, today is meant to happen. And it's okay if it's raining because it's meant to happen. And I was like, okay, sure. So I went to the place where I used to see this person, and I haven't seen them in a long time. So the chances of them being there at that time that I was going, I don't know. I don't know what the chances were. That day it was 100% because I went there in the rain, and surely enough, I saw them. And I was thinking to myself, wow, if I wouldn't have listened to myself, then that would have never happened. And that's also what happened when something inside of me told me to walk my dog. I went and walked my dog, and then I saw the person who I was talking to on Facebook Messenger. Like the first day I started talking to them, and it was so weird. Like, I don't know, because I never saw him ever in my life. And like, I just use this story because it's so like magical. It's like so spiritual, and I feel like I really listened to God because God was my thoughts, and my thoughts were telling me to do this. And you know, I did it, and then I got what I wanted. So that's really what it was. And like, literally, the chances of me going on that rainy day, riding my bike and going downtown to see, you know, this person, I was thinking about him, and I was like, okay, well, I want to see him. And then something inside of me told me it was meant to happen, and that it would happen. And then I, surely enough, saw him over there that same exact day when I went over there. And it's so weird because, you know, my thoughts told me, and I was like, okay, well, whatever. But like, when your thoughts like speak to you, it's a spiritual like thing, you know, it's a spiritual experience, and you just kind of have to, you know, listen to yourself. That's what I think. I think you gotta listen to yourself because, you know, it's not listening to yourself, it's listening to the voice in your head. There's a difference because you and that voice are kind of separate. Okay? And when it's separate, it means that you know, it's God. It's God, and it's literally like, I don't know, it's like, oh hey, I'm here. And then you gotta kind of like, you know, trust the storyteller, because the storyteller is very important. And God is definitely, you know, the writer of the story. And I feel like I should just trust in God because he's writing the story, or she, or whatever, you know, and you have to align to what you want. In my experience, just requires listening to that inner voice, you know, just listen to that inner voice, you know, like if it's like telling you to click off this video or whatever, like you do that. But it's also just like, I don't know, listening to the inner voice has, you know, I haven't done that in a while. And when the inner voice tells me something bad's gonna happen, I haven't been listening to it. And I think I really need to listen. Because if I don't listen, then I'm not listening to God. And I want to listen to God because, you know, God is the storyteller. He's the creator of the story. And you just kind of have to, you know, just deal with it. And I don't know. That's really it. So I don't know. I don't know. I literally don't know, but I'm trying to tell you guys that, if you're feeling lost, God's always with you. God's always inside of you. God is always speaking to you. Sometimes you just have to listen, because He speaks inside of you, in your head, telling you the story of what's to come, and telling you the story of, of life, and I know sometimes it's hard, but your thoughts, a lot of the time we believe in them, and in order to prove that you believe in it, you kind of have to show it, I guess, by listening to the voice in your head. Because the voice in your head is a very important voice. And when you listen to the voice, it just feels like everything's aligning. Because it's like, hey, I'm not alone. I have this voice in my head, And it's like a separate thing than you. Sort of. It feels like it's you, but yet it feels like it's separate. And that's the voice of God, because it is you, but it's also separate. So, when you're about to do something bad, for instance, there's always that voice, the voice in your head that goes, oh no, don't do that, this is what's going to happen. And sometimes we don't listen to that voice, and we do it, and then the voice was right, and that one thing that it told us was going to happen happened. And then we're thinking to ourselves, why did that happen? Why did that happen? Well, maybe it's because you didn't listen. You didn't listen to God, You gotta listen to God. Because that little voice in your head, if it's like the key to the universe, I feel like I'm telling you like a special secret. A secret to life. Maybe that's why I'm here. I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm here, to tell people the secret of life. And I don't know. I don't know. God put me here for a reason. God put everyone here for a reason. To experience life, to have an imagination. I feel like when you imagine, you're like imagining with God. You're with God and you're creating something that you would want to experience, sort of. So you just kind of have to like experience something happy, or joyful. Because if it's not happy, then what's the point of imagining it? I want something so happy and so good. I wanna get married. I really want to get married. But I want to get married to someone who makes me so happy. And not just, someone who is, just my significant other or whatever. I want to get married. I really do. I really want to get married. But I want to get married to my soulmate. And I want it to be forever. Like, I want it to be forever. And to say that forever is not possible is just a fucking bullshit lie. Because forever with somebody is possible. I know this woman at McDonald's who's been with her significant other for 28 years. That's like forever. They're still together. Okay? Literally. 28 years. There's people at McDonald's who have been together for like 30 something years. That's like a giant chunk of your life. That's like forever. And I want to be with someone forever. So the key to doing that is forgiveness. Because, you know, surely during that 32 years, you're gonna have some sort of a, you know, trial and tribulation. You're gonna have little mini arguments here and there. Sometimes it gets a little rough, but you know, you have to just forgive it. I think that's the key, and I'm very good at forgiving. That's one thing I'm good at, which is exactly why I think I can have someone forever. As long as they love me. They have to love me that much, because if they don't love me that much, then it won't be forever. But I'm sure if it's my soulmate, then everything will align and I'll have everything I ever wanted. Now I'm gonna share with you guys some stuff I've wanted. And I know this is like really personal, but between me and you, literally, you can manifest anything. And I'm gonna tell you like some stuff, like some kind of like people I've imagined in my head. You know, I'm sure you've had like fantasy people in your head that you've been like, I don't know, swooning over. Like, that's how it is for me. And it's fine. I think it's completely natural to use your imagination and to get what you want. I think that's natural to use your imagination and get what you want. I think that's a part of life. That's why manifesting is a thing. But, so, my dream person, here, I have multiple. I have multiple. So, I don't know, I don't care which one manifests, or if they all manifest, or if, you know, only one manifests, I don't care. But I know I'll get what I want, because I've always gotten what I want. And it's very weird, sometimes it just happens out of nowhere. And that's the real magic in it. You know, sometimes it just happens. And you're just like, whoa, what? So, like this one time, I'm gonna tell you guys this before I tell you guys about my fantasy people. So, this one time, I was thinking about seeing my ex, because I used to love my ex, and I'm gonna tell you guys that, you know, I wanted to see him, and I really loved him, and I want to tell you guys, I wanted to go to Little Caesars, and there's no particular reason, I just wanted to go. I felt fat when I went in there, but I wanted to go. So, before I went in, when I looked at the building, I had a flashback. I had a flashback of the last time I was there, which was months and months ago. And I saw, like, in the flashback, me, my friend Shaylin, and my ex, Elijah. I saw us all, because that's the last time I went there, and we all got pizza, and we all went to my house, and that's what I remembered before I went in there. I don't know why, it wasn't like I was trying to manifest him, but it was weird that happened, because I'll tell you guys what. Keep listening. So, I went in and I ordered my pizza, and then I turn around and my ex's face is right here. Right here. Bruh. I might cry. No, but like, it was just so weird. Because I just had the flashback, and, you know, I loved him, and I wanted to see him, you know, for a long time. And then I go to Little Caesars because I wanted to go to Little Caesars because I wanted pizza. And then I order it and turn around, and his face is right there. I remember, and it literally felt like God. Like, I felt like he was like God. I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know. When I was with him, I felt like I saw like the divine in him. I don't know if that makes sense, but I felt like God was like him, but like me too. Like we were both like gods, but God together in an experience. Like, I don't know. But I just remember that because it was so weird. You know? It's like his face is right there. What? That scared the shit out of me. But yeah, there's the story. So now I'm gonna talk to you guys about, you know, sometimes when you manifest something, it just happens sort of like that. And it's so bizarre and so weird. But, so here's my dream person. So I have multiple, like I said. So my first dream person is a guy that I imagined. And when I say dream person, I'm saying a person that you would only have in your wildest dreams, and you're using all of the imagination you could possibly use. I would want this exact thing, sort of. But sometimes it's not the exact same. And that's okay. Because God likes to switch it up, but you'll still love it just the same. So here's the thing. So if I wanted anyone, here's what I would want. Okay, don't laugh at me because I know it's so weird and so like, I don't know. Like, I don't want you to be like, oh my god, girl, what the fuck? Like, literally, bro. No, I want you to sit there and imagine like the hottest, like, use your imagination. Okay, and I'm not gonna laugh at you if you, no. Okay, so I have multiple, like I said. So the first guy, so like, if I had anyone, I would have like this first guy, and he's gonna be like, I know what, like, this is so embarrassing, but he's gonna be like gothic, and he's gonna have like long black hair, and he's gonna have like heterochromia. Like, no, if I had a guy in my dreams, or whatever, I have multiple, so I have multiple different visions of what these people could look like. So heterochromia, so like a blue eye and like a brown and green eye, or blue and, you know, I'm not picky, like a light brown and a blue, who knows, I don't know. But and like freckles, but only on like one side of his face. Don't question me. And like, he's a model, obviously. You have to be a model if you look like that. And literally, he's got like a beautiful face. He's got like
See, this is why. But like literally. And he has like luscious like lips, bruh. He has like luscious lips. And like they're so beautiful. And like not like red, but like a nice like dark, not dark pink, but like a fuchsia, nice red, almost not red, you know, just a nice color of lip, okay? Like he put on some lip gloss and it's like a bougie color, I don't know, but like literally. And like he's like a model, and like he's not like, I don't care about his height, like I don't care. I never really, I don't care about the height. I really don't, because I'm short, I'm 5'2". Like why would I care about height? But there's that guy, and like that guy I would think would like be kind of more reserved, and maybe would like reading, because, and he would be like intelligent, like he would be intelligent, because I don't like reading and I'm not very intelligent, so I need something to balance me out, okay? So there's that guy. They all have different personalities. They all have different personalities. And I have some female ones too. You know, I just have so many. Because I've just imagined so many, because why not? You know, why not? So there's that guy, and he's like a hot goth model with like heterochromia and like freckles on one side of his face, and he's super hot, got long black hair, and like he's just like super gorgeous. And like maybe he likes reading, and like maybe he wears glasses when he reads, I don't know. Like that's like what I'm seeing in my head. Like just like these nice little black reading glasses, just to read though. Cause maybe like his heterochromia has like affected his vision or something. Like I don't know. Yeah. But like he's like more reserved. A little, not quite shy, but like just a little bit reserved. But that's okay because he likes reading. And he's a smart man. Okay, so there's that one. And then I don't know why, but I think like I have this name in my head for him, and it's like like it starts with a K. It's like, and it's a weird name. I don't know if he's like foreign or what. He's probably not American if he has this weird name, but he might be. I don't know, but he might be. Okay, so his name starts with like a K. It's like Kadij, Kajim, Kadal, something weird. I don't know. I don't know. But like something like that. But it starts with a K. Like it starts with a K, but it's like Kadil, Kadai, Kalele, it's like Kadal or something. Kadi, Kada. I know what it is. Like I know what it is, but I don't. But I know it starts with a K or something. I know it starts with a K. Kajim? Where is he from? What? Are you from the Middle East? Is your dad from the Middle East? I don't know. I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. But that's like the K name for that guy. The hot goth weird guy. So there's that. And he's white. Did I tell you guys that? He's white. Yeah, so there's that one. And he's only got freckles on one side. So anyway, so like the other side doesn't really have freckles, but this one has like freckles and like a little on his nose and stuff, or like, you know, just like half freckles, half. And then I think that's the side with like the eye with like multiple colors, and then the other eye's like blue. I don't know. I don't know. That's just what I see in my head. And then the next one. So if any of these end up manifesting, I'll end up making a video about it, because this is the video in which I predicted it. Because I don't know. I'm just making this shit up. Really. That's all I'm doing. But I'm recording it, you know, for the future. So the next one is this guy. And I guess we're gonna like go to a party or something. We're like gonna go to a party, like a beach party in his house. And like he's blonde, he's blue eyes, he's got like a few moles. And like I don't know, like he's so hot and his lips are like so like puffy. Like sorta, but it's good. Like he's got good lips, like sexy. I don't know. But he doesn't really have like a indent sort of like just kind of more like a nice I don't know. And then he's got like a few little like moles or dots or whatever. I call them moles because beauty marks, I don't know, a mole, whatever. I call them moles. But and then he's got blue eyes and he's got like blonde hair. Like I think it's like a sandy blonde, like a sandy blonde. Maybe it has like multiple colors, like not multiple colors, but like you know how when you're sandy blonde, your hair's like kind of dirty blonde, and then it has like the lighter and like a little bit like a sandy blonde, like a really light brown. I don't know. But this guy, his parents are rich and like like I don't know, but he's the guy that that has like who is throwing the party. That's his house. So you are unlocking my deepest fantasies. So don't be commenting be like, oh my god, you're so weird. No, bitch, this is me. This is what I want, bitch. What do you get away from me? So literally, this is it. So this guy, his parents are rich, and we're at a party, and like literally, like when we're at the party, like I'm drunk, he's drunk, and then he starts flirting with me. No, this is it. This is it. Like if I meet this guy, that's how it's gonna happen. But like, like I'm saying if, okay? Like I don't know, but I'm saying I visualized stuff and it ended up happening before, so I'm saying that that's how it's gonna happen. If it ends up happening, you know? Because that's how it would happen. I would go to his beach house, because it's by the beach, sort of. We're in a tropical environment where there's beaches and it's warm. Florida, Hawaii, somewhere with beaches. I don't know, but he has rich parents that have like a beach house or whatever. Not like a beach house, but like a kind of like a wooden house. It has like levels. It has like it's like got, how do I explain this? Not like 2-story house, but it has like these wooden beams that hold up the house, sort of like a tree house. I don't know, but not quite. It's like an actual house, but like it's up, you know. And it has like little like wooden podiums or something. I don't know. I see it in my head because that's what I see in my head, and I'm telling you what I see. So it's not weird. This is just like my deepest what I would want, you know? And like, cause I know, like, you know, I don't know. But anyway, so this guy, we're having a party. I get drunk, and like I'm having a good time. So I'm like, oh yeah, this is so fun. And then this guy starts talking to me. That guy with the moles and the nice lips and the hot face, and he's so hot. And he has a tan, I think. I think he has a tan. Yeah, he probably has a tan. But not like a really, well, yeah, he's got a tan. He's got a tan, and he's got blue eyes, and he's so hot. He's gorgeous. And I'm like, oh my god, oh, this guy's talking to me, and he's like, are you enjoying the party? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I'm enjoying the party. He's like, oh, this is my party. I'm like, and I'm like, oh, okay. No, this is what I want. Listen, okay? Bitch, I know how to visualize. You better slap yourself and tell yourself that it can happen, because I know it can. I know it can. Because I've done this before and it ended up happening. So I'm just telling you guys, if any of this ends up happening, I will have video proof. of it happening, like of me predicting it, which is even more crazy. That makes me want to do this every day, because I always talk to myself and I always go, this is what's gonna happen. I don't know, that's just how I am. But okay, so anyway, the guy, he's talking to me at the party, and then he's telling me how it's his party, and then I'm like, okay, well, I like your party. And then he starts flirting with me, and he's drunk or something, and I'm drunk, so I'm just going with it. And then he's like, oh, you want to go upstairs, blah blah blah, not in his bedroom, but like, because that's where his, like, I don't know, that's where nobody is, because like there's the first floor, and then I guess the second floor, like there's like a small staircase or whatever. It's like a wooden house sort of, and then like the second story, it doesn't really have people on it. So he's like, oh, you want to go upstairs to the second story because there's like too much noise or whatever. And then I'm like, okay, well, whatever. And then like literally we're gonna go upstairs and he's gonna like flirt with me, and then like he's gonna like push me to the wall or whatever. Not push me to the wall, that's not what he's gonna do. He's gonna like he's just gonna flirt with me, and then he's gonna go, oh, you're so beautiful, blah blah blah. And I'm gonna go, okay, well, whatever. And then well, I obviously, if someone compliments me that's hot, I'm gonna be like, thank you, but you know what I mean. So literally, and then we're like, this, I start talking to this guy, and then like we go to his bedroom, and then like we just have like a really fun night, but I won't sleep with him because I don't know who he is and I don't trust him. Plus I'm drunk anyway, and he doesn't want to be one of those guys that, you know, has sex with a drunk person. And then he's gonna ask me on a date the next day, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm going on a date. And then we go on a date, and that's how that one's gonna happen. I don't know what his name is. Let me think. I want to say like, not Caleb, maybe something with a C. Not Caleb, but like Casey. Not Casey. No, not Kevin. Kevin doesn't start with a C. What starts with a C? C. Not Cedric. That's not his name. What is his name? What is his name? I'm like asking the universe, what is his name? Because I've predicted people's names before. I'm just telling you guys this because this is an important step for me, is asking, what is the name going to start with? What is the name? And I really trust in my thoughts because I know, you know, I can kind of choose the name. And it's weird. It's like God just sends me that person. I go, wow. Because surely there's a person that looks like that with this certain name, right? Of course, because God's going to send it to you. If you really, really, if that's your soulmate, you know? If you believe in the storyteller, then the storyteller will make it true. Okay, guys? So this guy, his name starts with like a C or like an A. Andrew. No, that's ugly. R. I don't know. A C or an A? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Okay? I really don't. But that's what I'm getting. Sorta. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Is like a C or an A. I don't know. I don't know. Sam? Not Sam. It's not your name. What is it? I want to know what his name is. Well, whatever. We're not worried about that. Okay, so the next one. Well, I want to figure out his name. What is it? What is it? So he's tropical. He's got a tan. He's got a beach house. Well, his parents have the beach house. He doesn't have the beach house. Okay, but he's got moles, and his lips are nice, and he's hot. But what's his name, bruh? What is his name? Is it, what is it? Kevin? That's not his name. Kevin? That reminds me of SpongeBob. It's not Kevin. Kevin doesn't start with a C. It's, what is it? This, what is it? Sorry, I'm thinking so hard because I want to know what his name is. It's, what is it? It's, what starts with a C? Or an A? I would say Amy, but that's not a guy's name. What starts with, what? Okay, well, I guess it's a C or an A, I don't know. Something like that. But anyway, okay, so the next one is, so the next one is a female. And she's rich and famous. And she's got like white hair. Okay? And she's got blue eyes. That's a recurring theme, is blue eyes. But anyway, so she's got like white hair and blue eyes. Okay? Or whatever. Silver, white? I don't know. And then like she's got dimples. And she was vegan. So this person I visualized when I was like 18. But that's what I wanted. I wanted someone who was like rich and famous with dimples who was vegan. And I said like they were gonna be like a model. Now, I don't know if they're like a model or like something else. Like a musician or something. I don't know, but I was thinking in my head that it would be a model. Like a French model. That's what I had in my head. It was like a French model. And she has like this really light hair. And like at first I wanted her to be like an albino. But then I was like, well, she won't be able to see me. Because she'll have that stuff, you know? The blindness or whatever. So I was like, maybe I don't want that because I want my soulmate to be able to see me. So I was like, okay, well maybe they just have light hair. And they have blue eyes and they have dimples. And I think I said they had freckles, but like I don't know. Well, no, I think I changed that. I think I changed it. I said I didn't care, but like I remember thinking that. And I remember thinking that this person was fucking buku bucks rich. Like, buku fucking bucks rich. Like, buku fucking bucks rich. Like, buku. Like, there's so much money. Like, there's so much fucking money. But, because that's what I wanted. And I just wanted this person to be like my forever. And like, not because they're rich, but because they're my soulmate. Like, I mean, being rich is a part of it, but it's also how I know. You know, it's how I know. If I meet this person and they end up being rich, well, that's how I'll know. You know? And like, I wanted this person to be so like in love with me. Like, so in love with me. Like, so in love. Like, right when we meet, like, like the universe is just gonna, like, explode. And, like, when we look in each other's eyes, we're gonna, like, see, like, the universe. And, like, we're gonna see the most beautiful creatures we ever seen in each other. And then that's how we'll know. And then we'll like feel like every feeling that's possible in the whole entire universe all in 1 second. Like right when we see each other for the first time. And that's how I'll know. But, you know, I don't know if that makes sense, but that person has buku fucking bucks. Like, buku bucks, like a lot of money. And I was imagining, like, on our first date we would like go on like a hot balloon ride or like something like that, but I don't really care. Or like a picnic in the sky, because I think that sounds awesome. But I don't know if I'd want that because I'm scared of heights, so maybe not. But like, this person really likes wine. Like, they have a wine collection. They have a wine collection, and they have bottles and bottles of wine in their house. Bottles and bottles of like every single wine in the world. Like, they have cabinets full of bottles and bottles of wine. But it's not because they're an alcoholic. It's because I think they're like French. A French person who's rich that has like a collection of like different wines. And like these wines, I really go in depth with this. It makes me so emotional because I haven't thought about this in forever. But they have collections of wine. And I think this person might have had freckles. I don't know. I don't care. But you know, they have really light hair. And I don't know if they have like small boobs or what. Like, I don't know. Like, but I think this person that I thought of was like tall. But like, everyone's tall compared to me. So I mean, I guess it wouldn't even matter. But like, this person was kind of like skinny, but like not like overly skinny, but like I think they had like small boobs or something. I don't know. I don't really care about boob size. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, it is sort of important, but it's also like, if the universe explodes when I meet somebody, I'll know that that's my soulmate anyway, so it doesn't matter if they have big or small boobs. So, and then this person had a lot of wine. And like, I wanted them to like be so in love with me like right away, because like the universe just exploded when we met each other. Like, the universe exploded and expanded, and like, we just like knew. We just knew that like that's the one, like, you know? Like, that's the one that I'm gonna be with for the rest of my life. is that beautiful or what? Like, that's so beautiful. What a beautiful fantasy I have. No, but it's good to have these fantasies. I feel like it's very healthy, because not only does it give you hope for the future, but if you ever meet these people, you'll know, because you went so in depth, you know? So this one has so much wine, and she's French or something. And I don't really care where she's from, but she has lots of wine. And she's just like a romantic. She's a romantic, dude. Like, she's so romantic. Like, literally. Like, this person is so romantic. Like, on our first date, like, we're gonna go out, and like, they're gonna take me to like a super, super expensive restaurant. And I'm just gonna be like this. I'm just gonna sit there and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I've never been in a $1 million restaurant before. Like, no, but like, the meal's gonna be like $200 per person, and that is obscene. And I was just like, and I think I'm gonna like think to myself, I'm thinking like, and then we're gonna have like candles on the table or something, and then we're gonna have like the waiter, and then the steak's gonna come, and then like the whole time this person's just talking, and like, when I hear them talk, it's gonna be like the most romantic. Like, I'm having so much fun. I just can't, like, their voice is gonna make me like melt inside, and like, I'm just gonna like, I don't know, I'm just gonna like, I don't know. I'm just gonna like melt inside. And then this person is gonna order wine because they really like wine. It's a girl, I think. Yeah, it's a girl. I think. Yeah. Maybe it's hard to tell. Androgynous? Androgynous? Well, that's. I don't care. If you look like a girl, I don't care. I don't know. But anyway. And then we're gonna have that first date. I'm gonna be so nervous, and you're gonna be like smooth talking me the whole time. I'm like, oh my god, I've never been to an expensive restaurant like this. What do I do? And then you're just talking to me, telling me how it's okay, and blah blah blah. And then you're gonna like hold my hand. No, the person, not you, but like the person's gonna hold my hand, like during like the conversation, and then they're gonna be like, I felt like heaven when I met you, or like I felt like I was like in heaven, and now I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I feel the same way. And then like I don't know, like, and then this person is so romantic, like so romantic. Is it because they're French? With the wine and the food, are you? Maybe that's France. Isn't that the most romantic country in the world or something? Maybe that makes sense. Maybe that, I don't fucking know. But this person is so romantic, like literally, so romantic, and I don't know. It's so romantic, you know. It's just like you know. But yeah, and then what? Oh yeah, and then there's gonna be a point in which we're like riding in a limousine, but like the limousine has like these like panels where you could like watch TV or like play video games, like something like that in like the back. And I was just looking at it like it's crazy because like what the fuck kind of limousine is that? And I think there's gonna be like, it's like a wide space you can sit in. I don't know. But this person is so romantic. Like literally. I'm so excited. My future's looking bright. Hey, if I, because I remember specifically that I really believed in this person, and like I just like, you know, pretended it was happening. Oh yeah, and then they're gonna take me to the Gucci store. They're gonna take me to the Gucci store, but I don't like Gucci. I don't like Gucci, but they're gonna take me there, and they're gonna be like, oh, you can pick out anything, and I'm like, everything's so expensive, and they're gonna be like, well, I don't care, and I'll be like, well, I do, and I don't even like Gucci. And then she's gonna be like, oh, well, what do you want? And I'm like, I don't want anything. I just want food. I want to go home. I'm bored. And then we leave the Gucci store. Oh yeah, and then maybe this person is gonna like be so in love with me, they'll buy me a car. They'll buy me a car, like a really expensive car, like a custom made, like expensive car, like a custom made expensive car. I think it's funny because I know it's possible. Like, I know because God is real. So, like, this custom made expensive car, and it's like a race car, like I don't know what kind of car. I'm not good with cars, but I don't have my license. But she's gonna buy me a car for like my birthday or something. I don't know. But like, I'm gonna get the car, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, what the fuck? I'm gonna be like, oh my god, you bought me a car. I don't even have my license, I'm scared. You know, that kind of thing. I'd be like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. But and then she's gonna tell me, I'm in love with you. I can tell. No, I'm just kidding. No, but like, and then I think that's when she's gonna tell me she's in love with me. Or something, I don't know. Maybe she already told me. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? But, that's the 3 fantasy people I have in my head. I think the last one was my favorite. Just because the romance. Like, romance. If they all were romantic like that, that would be awesome. Like, I love romance. Like, a good romantic person who's like really romantic. Like, who's really, really romantic. I want a really romantic person who like buy me expensive gifts. You don't even have to do that to be romantic. You can just simply have a picnic outside with some wine, and that's romantic. And looking at the ducks, that's romantic. And like, just like, but like, this person's gonna be rich, so it'll be extra romantic. And they're gonna have a lot of wine in their house. Why do you have so much wine? Why do you have so much fucking wine? What? Are you an alcoholic? I don't know. But that's the image I see in my head. I just see. And then like, me and the girl are gonna be like in a nice hotel room or pad or something. And then like, we're gonna like be rich, or she's rich, but I'm just there. And then she's gonna like wear this white robe, or like a red satin robe. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm sorry, I'm seeing it. Don't they say if you can see it, you can achieve it? Isn't that true? I don't know. They say it. And then if you believe that and you look at me and think I'm crazy, well then do you really believe you can get anything you want? You better start using your imagination, young Padawan. You better learn how to use your imagination like me. Because I know what I'm doing. I really do. Because I make up a whole story. Because that's what I want. Yeah. It might be when I'm like 30 or something. Who knows? Who knows what'll happen? But that's also exciting. Even if I don't get these specific things, who knows what's gonna happen? And that's also exciting because I don't know what's gonna happen. And that's awesome. Because honestly, if I knew what was gonna happen at all times, that would be really weird. But then again, I kind of feel like that anyway. I feel like I always know what's gonna happen. And, I mean, I've always been psychic. I'm just gonna tell you guys that I've always been psychic. But I think everyone's psychic. I don't think I'm special, I just think, I think everyone's psychic. And I know for sure I'm psychic. But, that's why I make up these stories. Is because I don't know. But yeah. So I don't really care if they're French or not, but I know they're gonna be romantic. But I did have originally a French person, but I really don't really care about their upbringing. Like, whatever, I don't care. You can be fucking Norwegian, I don't give a fuck. You can be, I don't know, whatever, I don't fucking care. American, you can be a fucking American, I don't care. You can be whatever. But French was what I originally wanted. But, God has this thing where sometimes you get what you want, but it's slightly altered. You know? It's slightly altered. Not to your vision of perfection, but to God's vision of perfection. So there's that. But yeah, I think the last one's my favorite because it's so romantic. Like, everything about that person just screams romance. And I love romance. Like, I love romance. Like, I am a fucking romantic. I am a romantic. Can you guys tell? I am literally I'm literally a romantic. And I feel like that's such a good thing. Because if I wasn't a romantic, I don't know, I feel like that does me good, being a romantic, because it makes me wait and keep my eye out for my soulmate. Because I know I'll get my soulmate. I know for a fact my soulmate's gonna come. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I do know that I'm gonna get my soulmate. And I hope I get married, because I want to get married. And I know this person is gonna get me a nice ring. But I don't like wearing rings. Maybe something else. I don't want to wear a ring. How about no? I don't want to wear a ring. I hate rings. I hate rings. I really hate rings. I really hate rings. Because they're so annoying. They're so annoying. Plus, if you lose this ring that's like a diamond ring that costs thousands of dollars, because it got swept up in the ocean, you're gonna fucking shoot yourself. You're gonna shoot yourself. I bet that's happened to people, and then they want to cry and they want to shoot themselves. But, you just gotta accept that happened and it's an honest mistake, and then never buy another ring and just throw yours away. It's okay. We both don't have rings. Let's file for divorce. No, I'm just kidding. No, but some people are like that. But that's why they had a toxic marriage and not a good one, So, those are my people that I have in my head. So if any of them come true, I'll have proof. Bro, I'm evil. I'm like an evil genius. But like literally, like I'll have proof. If this ever happens in like 70 years, I'll definitely have proof. I'll probably be dead in 70 years. No, I'll be 90. I might be alive. You never know. But if it ever happened, I'll remember this video. And I'll be like, oh my god, I have proof. And then I'll show my soulmate and they'll be like, oh my god, what the fuck? So, yeah. But I want them all to fall in love with me. Because if it's a soulmate, they're gonna be in love with you. But I do like the romantic one. Because that's hot. Simply put, maybe it's because she's a woman. No, not all women are romantic, first of all. Second of all, not all women are rich and sexy and gorgeous and hot. And who will spend lots of money on you because they're so in love with you. And right when you see them, the universe is gonna explode. That sounds so amazing. What? It really does. Where is this fucking bitch? No, I'm just kidding. No, she's not a bitch. She's amazing. I just don't know where she is. Probably nowhere. But you know what? It's okay. If it never happens, that's fine. It's fine because, I'll be sad, but I'll forget about it. Unless it does happen in 7 years or something, and then I watch this video and I'm like, oh my god. What? So, yeah, that's about it. So, thanks for watching, I guess. Have a good day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.